From the Poor Man's Morning and Evening portion by Robert Hawker, September the 19th evening. The sufferings of Job are proverbial, but the sermons of this exercised believer, though delivered from a dunghill, were sweet sermons. The figure of an hireling, accomplishing his day, and that a day both on account of original sin and actual transgression, fleeting and full of labor and sorrow, forms a just, sad representation of human life. But this, like all other circumstances of our fallen state, when read through the medium of the gospel and softened and sweetened with the blood of Christ, puts on a different aspect. It is then found in its shortness to be the better, and in its crosses to be the more sanctified. And like Samson's riddle, out of the eater to come forth meat, and out of the strong to bring forth sweetness. Judges 14:14. It is the blessed property of grace to work by contraries, so that the cross of Jesus, like the tree cast into the waters of Marah, put into our hireling life, sweetens all. My soul, if thou art taken with the rubbish of nature into the house and service of Jesus as an hireling, it is not until the day of the hireling be accomplished that the Lord of the vineyard bids the steward to call the laborers and give them their hire. It was only in the end of the world that Jesus himself appeared to put away sin by the sacrifice of himself. Is the hireling's life to be regretted because it is short, when every portion of it is marked with sin and consequently is unsatisfying? Yeah. Is not rather its shortness rendered blessed? And if all the comforts and blessedness of God's house are treasured up for the laborers of his house, when the evening is come, the steward is commanded to call them home to be paid. Doth it not comfort thee, my soul, in the thought that thy life here is but as that of a hireling? Hath Jesus passed by and employed thee, and sent thee into the vineyard, when thou wert standing idle at the marketplace? Hast thou been doing the work of the day in the day, according to the Lord's appointment? Hath thy Lord's eye been upon thee, and like another Boaz, come from Bethlehem, hath Jesus often visited thee, blessed thee, held thine hands, refreshed thy soul, and made thee glad with the light of his countenance? Ruth 2:4. Oh, then bless him, that thy countenance here is but an hireling in his day. The evening will come, the hour is at hand, when Jesus will call thee home to his house, not made with hands, eternal in the heavens, when all the blessings of the everlasting covenant will be given to Jesus' laborers. And the supper of the Lord will be spread, and all his redeemed shall sit down with him to go out no more forever. Amen.